Hello everyone, welcome to another prototype video. In this video I'm going to be going over all the movement events and how to get platinum for each event. As you can see just there, I went over all my scores I got for these events.
Negative.
When this event starts, you want to run for a bit and jump down here, and you want to hold the jump button and jump like so, really high, just so you can get the checkpoint and start gliding to the next building. And when you get to this section, you want to try and land on this building like I'm going to do to maintain your momentum. Make sure you hold the jump button as well when you're landing to increase your movement speed so you can get to this checkpoint like so. Now when you go off this building, you want to jump off that pillar really high and then start gliding in the air, and then when you're about to go down you want to dash again to keep your height up so you can get to the top of this skyscraper pretty easily. And same as again, you want to dash straight away and then glide, and when you start to fall, dash again to maintain your height. The next event is the Center of Power event, and for this you want to jump straight away and then dash towards that building, then charge your jump to jump up to this building. When you've got that checkpoint, you want to try and land where I landed in this section on this building. Now when you get to the bottom, you want to dash when you get close to the ground so you can keep sprinting, keeping your momentum going. And you want to jump up towards this building and dash towards this building where all the chimneys are and get this checkpoint. When you've got to go up really high buildings in a short amount of time, it's best to charge your jump, and then you want to press the right trigger so you can go back to running up the building and jump again. This is the best way to go up buildings very quickly. The next event is the corners event, and at the start you want to jump, then dash and glide towards this building where I'm gliding to, and then dash again so you can keep sprinting when you land. Now in this next section, you can potentially lose a lot of time by landing on those white parts of the buildings, like I'm trying to avoid here, and they tend to slow you down. So you want to keep jumping and dashing to avoid him, to keep your momentum. Now when you get to here, you want to go over the military building. Don't worry about the military because they won't be able to get you since you're moving too fast. Now for this next part, best way I found was to go on the road and keep jumping and dashing, jump, dash, And try and avoid the cars as well, because they will slow you down too. Now once you run all along this road like Forrest Gump, best way is to charge your jump and then press right trigger to increase your jump height, and then you want to run up the building and get the checkpoint. Like I did this a bit too early, so I had to run up the building a bit more. The next event is the eave jumping event, and at the start you want to jump on that building on your right, just enough so you can land on these green moves. Now in this section it's very important to keep jumping and dashing all the time so you can keep moving really fast. Like I mess up here a little bit where I lose about 1 to 2 seconds, and as you can see there's a big difference in dashing at the end of your jump, as you saw just there. Now in this last section it's very important to jump over the gaps and dash when you're about to land to keep your speed up. Then just dash your way to the last checkpoint. At the start of this event you want to hold your jump a bit, jump and then dash your way up this building to get the checkpoint. Now when you get to this next section you want to jump really high and dash again and glide like so, and then jump pretty high. And when you get up here you want to glide. When you start to fall, dash and glide again. And when you start to fall, dash and glide again to get to this checkpoint easily. In this section it's best to dash as you're about to land on top of these buildings so you can keep sprinting and run really fast to keep your speed up. Now for this event it's really important to get up the building as fast as possible. Now the best way to do this is to run up the building, charge your jump by holding A, and then when you jump you want to press right trigger so you can go back to jumping on the building and run up it. And now when you get to the top here it's best to just fall down, like don't bother holding Y to do the foot stomp, otherwise you'll waste a second or two doing the animation. When you spawn for this event, it's best to jump straight away and dash so you can run really fast in about a second or two. Now for this event it's very important to dash as you're about to land so you can keep running and sprinting really fast, otherwise you just lose a lot of time. And yeah, this is the way I did it. I think jumping and dashing when you're about to land is a good way to do this. This event is about all the dashes. You want to keep dashing over time to get to the checkpoints. You want to try and not run up buildings. I think I do this a few times where I run up a building and I get caught on a water tower, I think it's here, yeah, by there, and otherwise you waste a little bit of time. And also you want to pay attention to your map so you know where the checkpoints are, and when you get to a checkpoint especially just keep dashing. Like, dashing is the way to go for this, otherwise you're gonna get nowhere near the platinum time. At the start of this event you want to jump straight away and then glide, dash, glide and dash again to this building. Now you want to run up this building, get the checkpoint. Now when you land on this next building, try and not land on the white bit in the middle, otherwise that will slow you down. You want to try and land on the most flat surface of that roof. Now you want to run along that building to glide towards where I am so you can get to this building really fast. For this next section it's best to run up the windows, jump, dash, then run up again, and jump and dash again till you get to the top. When you've done all the platinum requirements for these events, you should see this screen and the achievement unlock. Now, I did all these events in a random order where I went clockwise around the map, and I decided to edit them all in alphabetical order to make it easier for you guys and for myself to follow. Now on to the last event, Tower of Babel. Now Easter egg was terrible and Black Ops 2 was so hard. Anyway, on to this event. When this event starts, you want to jump straight away, dash with the right trigger, and when you run up the building, best to jump and then dash again to get it a bit faster. Now for this section, when you're on top of this building, it's best to jump in the air, then dash towards the ground, and then jump in the air and dash again like I'm doing right now. This is the best way to move about really fast on flat surfaces. Now that's all the events covered for the PT achievement. I hope this has helped you out. I've really enjoyed making these videos, and I hope to see you again. Bye.